Alrighty, so we've just arrived in Minsk, Belarus, and we're just about to get this road trip underway. Just picking up the Audi vehicle right now. We've got a pretty slick station wagon, which should be pretty nice to drive out to Brest. It should be maybe 4 or 5 hours, and we're just about to get on the road, so we'll check back in shortly. Road conditions are quite good, traffic's fairly light, and we've got about another 300 kilometres to go, so we're just getting a couple of coffees now and just yeah, been pretty impressed so far with Belarus. Everything's pretty neat and tidy. Probably what's of most concern at the moment is, whilst a lot of establishments are offering free Wi-Fi, you're not able to access the free Wi-Fi unless you have a Belarusian SIM card. They need to send you a number, like a code to the number, and then you need to enter that code in order to access the Wi-Fi. Now, if you're like us, we're only in the country for a few days, so we didn't bother getting a SIM card. So it's becoming a little bit problematic. If you are travelling in Belarus, I recommend that you organise a SIM card for yourself at the airport. It should make accessing the Wi-Fi that's around the place a little bit easier for you. So we're about halfway to Brest. Weather seems to be turning a little bit. The skies turned a very grey sort of colour. It's actually nice and sunny when we left Minsk. We're just hoping that the sky does open up a bit and the sun comes out once we get to the Heroes Monument. We obviously want to get some good quality photos once we get there, but the poor light at the moment is going to impact on that in an adverse way, I think. But fingers crossed, and we'll see when we get there. So we've arrived in Brest. Pretty uneventful trip out here. Fortunately, the weather hasn't really improved. It's still pretty wet and miserable. Just tossing up whether to go and see the Heroes Monument today or bank on it being a little more sunny tomorrow. But we couldn't find our apartment. Our host, local Belarusian guy, didn't really give us any directions. Yeah, we didn't have any success after wandering around for about half an hour. Not a lot of English spoken here. We did ask a couple of local girls. One of them spoke Spanish, so I was able to communicate with her in Spanish. They tried to help us, but unfortunately we weren't able to locate the apartment, so we just went and had a couple of beers, and eventually our host has come down to the bar we were at and collected us, and we're heading this way now. And judging by the direction that we're heading in, we were way off the mark. Alright, so we're in our apartment now, so let me give you a quick tour. Alright, so we've got a kitchen here. This is such an awesome apartment. Washing machine. It's like really old school, kind of Belarusian style, but it's super clean.
Only $30 as well.
Yeah, $30 or 62 Belarusian rubles. Absolute bargain. So we've each got our own room tonight. Can have a night off from my travel mates snoring. Seems you could probably sleep at least 8 people in here. Alright, so we've checked in and pretty happy with the apartment. Our landlord's a pretty cool guy. He came down to fetch us from the Italian pizzeria where we were sinking beers because we couldn't locate the apartment. Yeah, he wasn't too upset, but we got there in the end. Yeah, pretty happy with the way everything's panned out thus far. So we're just heading back down to the mall area now, perhaps even back to the Italian pizzeria that we were at about 45 minutes ago. It's had a positioned in a nice spot in the middle of the mall there, and the beer on tap they've got's pretty good. Yeah, really liking Brest so far, and it's a shame we won't be able to hang around for a couple more days. Yeah, been getting a fair bit done already on this trip, so we're pretty happy about that. We'll go and check out the Heroes Monument tomorrow and then make our way up to Grodno. Oh, is this the prison? So yeah, apparently we're walking past a prison at the moment.
100 meters away, mate.
Yeah, it's located just a stone's throw from where we're staying. But I'm just looking up at the roof line now, and there's a lot of razor wire and that up there, and it's a pretty uninviting looking building.
You can't be careful about taking too many photos around the prison.
Yeah, so I won't shoot too much footage of the prison. I'm not sure what the rules are about doing such things in this part of the world. Yeah, I'll just show respect, and we'll keep moving. There's a couple of nice Russian Orthodox churches. Got one just to my right here. Yeah, it's a really nice sort of lime green colour. Very well maintained.
Oh, yeah. Feeds dog for a walk, but he feeds the pigeons every afternoon, clearly, because he's got birdseed with him.
Alright, so here we go, back down to the mall now, and getting a few smiles from some of the local people. Feeling pretty welcome, which is just fabulous. Yeah, it's always nice to get a good reception when you roll into a new town, especially in this part of the world where I think yeah, just some of the history and that's attached to it. You're not always sure what some of the people have experienced whilst growing up. Alright, we're back in the mall, and yeah, we just find time here to get some food and maybe have a couple of beers. Can you give me a wave for the camera? Are you from Belarus?
Yes.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
Australia.
Australia, super.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Oh, it's beautiful, yeah. Yeah. How's the food here? Is it good?
Pardon?
The food here?
Oh, yeah, it's good.
It's good? Yeah, alright. We're gonna walk, but we might come back, yeah?
Okay.
Alright. See ya. But yeah, atmosphere is really good down in the mall this afternoon. So enjoying ourselves immensely. Thoughts on Brest, Belarus?
It's actually a bit of a surprise. Coming up the main street, it looked pretty like a one-street town, but once you actually go into this mall here, it's actually really fantastic. So, quite a happening little place. So,
got a lot of character, yeah?
Yeah, a really nice surprise.
Very charming town, indeed. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. And everyone's actually being really friendly and helpful, and yeah, it's
We're enjoying ourselves, aren't we?
a nice surprise, is what I have to say.
Alright, so they got the lights on in the mall now. It's really pretty. We just had a fantastic feed at the German restaurant here in the mall. It's actually pretty funny. There was a local Belarusian guy sitting at the table next to us getting absolutely hammered. He's drinking signs and knocking back shots of vodka. But he's giving us a hand with some of the local lingo, which was pretty cool. Anyways, we'll be heading to the Hero Monument in the morning, so we'll check back in then.